Hello and welcome back to more Super Mario Galaxy 2. Where in the last episode, we finished off our adventures in World 1, and this, oh sorry, no, we didn't do that. We began our adventures in World 2 with the Puzzle Plank Galaxy, and today, we'll be continuing our adventures in World 2 by exploring two brand new galaxies, and apparently I accidentally unlocked one of them already by going over here when I was trying to get the Starbits last episode, so I guess we're going to this one first. We're going to explore Hightail Falls Galaxy. Let's tackle Hot Stepping Dash Pepper.
Yes.
Welcome to the galaxy. Okay, so we are going to go after the secret star first. However, I need to make two quick notes about that. Number one, you need 30 coins to do it, so make sure you stomp on every enemy you see so you can get some coins. Number two, the secret star is unfortunately basically at the very end of the level, so we essentially have to play through this entire level first before we actually get the chance to get the secret star. Anyway, Yoshi's back. Yoshi's always awesome, so we're going to get these coins right here. Now, we can get to this point by walking up the ramp, but at a certain point it becomes too steep. So what do? Well, here's a nice little tidbit. It's not only that they just added Yoshi to Super Mario Galaxy 2, but they also added power-ups for Yoshi to use. And the first of those power-ups is this Dash Pepper right here. As soon as I lick this power-up with Yoshi, we are going to take off at the speed of sound. Anyway, jokes aside, yeah, so that's basically what the Dash Pepper does, it allows you to move much faster. You can also just run into it, you don't need to necessarily eat it, but you essentially go into gotta go fast mode and speed all the way around. One thing I need to make note of is that if you jump with the Dash Pepper, you will jump much farther and with very little control, so you can jump if you're on a straightaway, but if you're trying to make turns, I would advise against jumping. Anyway, something else you can do with the Dash Pepper is run vertically up walls at a 90-degree angle. So we're going to do that here. We're going to go up the left-hand side, hit this coin, then follow the trail of coins over in this direction, like so. Then keep following the trail of coins up here. I missed some coins, so we're going to fall back down and flutter jump our way into them, just to get the coins that we missed. And if you don't want to use the infinite flutter jump glitch that I showed off in the second episode, then you can always just head back to the bottom, grab another Dash Pepper, and make your way back up to the top, because we want to make sure we get as many coins as possible before we get to the end of the level. So we have 26 coins, and that should be enough, but better safe than sorry. So I'm gonna try to jump on this Goomba's head, which I did successfully. There we go. Okay. Now one other thing that I'm gonna show off real quickly is that if you stick to the far left side of this platform, which is easier said than done because it's a very narrow window that you have to actually get up there. Like you have to skirt around those two obstacles to get up to the top. But if you manage to do that successfully, like that, then you want to make sure you grab another Dash Pepper on your way up, and then you can make your way all the way up to the top to grab a one-up mushroom. Was it worth it? Probably not, but it's for the bragging rights of being able to say you made it up to the top. Anyway, when you're done on this planet, you can hop in the launch star. Make sure to grab all the Starbits you can from this little circle of Starbits right over there. And now there's going to be plenty of coins along this path for you to pick up in case you missed any. I do recommend flutter jumping out to the coins so that you have enough time to make it off the platform before it falls down. Then once you grab the Dash Pepper, all bets are off, because then you can just speed your way across these things. Again, you can jump. I would advise against it for the most part, because you don't gain that much speed, but if you want to, you can make those jumps. Just make sure you aren't going to launch yourself off the edge if you do so. Anyway, so before we hop in the launch store, we're going to head over to this teleporter right here and go get ourselves some one-ups. We want to lick the Goombas twice in order to take them out, because one lick won't be enough, because that'll only take off their wings. And again, it's not required to lick them. You can also just stomp on their heads. It's totally up to you. But either way, if you do it all in time, you will get 3 one-ups. This one's probably the most challenging one yet, because they don't all go down in a single hit, but still nothing too bad. And also, going to this planet allowed us to get the extra coins we needed to have enough for the secret star. And the secret star is going to be right over there where I'm pointing my cursor right now. So we're almost there, just a little bit further to go, and then we will finally be able to take off toward the secret star. Okay, so this section's a little bit tough because you do have to maneuver a little bit with the Dash Pepper. I would recommend doing very slight movements. Like, you don't want to just flick the nunchuck in one direction or the nunchuck control stick in one direction, because you might not be able to control it well enough. But anyway, once you get over here, if you have 30 coins, you can feed the Hungry Luma all of those coins, and it will transform into a brand new planet and allow us to go after the secret star of Hightail Falls Galaxy. Alright, let's hop on the launch star and go to the brand new planet. So, the gimmick of this planet is that you have to collect all 5 silver stars, which these enemies are inconveniently carrying on their backs. So, I recommend just licking the enemies with Yoshi like that, and then you can just pick up the silver star. It's a pretty easy power star to get, because, like I said, you just run on the planet, lick the enemies, and pick up the silver star until you get all 5, and then the power star is yours to collect. Very, very easy power star. Just get your hands on. Honestly, the hardest part of the power star is collecting the 30 coins, which isn't even that bad, so pretty easy star to get. And there we go. There's our power star. You got a hidden star, silver stars, and Hightail Falls. Hightail Falls Galaxy, 15 power stars. You got some star bits, a total of 982. You also got some coins for a new total of 264. And Starship Mario can now advance.
Mario, I have a letter for you.
Hey, remember me? I got a new game over in the Fluffy Bluff Galaxy. Come on by and we'll do the whole introductions thing. I want to see what kind of game skills you got. Signed, the Chimp.
Yeah, so remember when I said that we were going to get letters from certain characters throughout the game that would allow us to get some extra power stars? Well, this is one of those characters. The Chimp has a challenge for us in the Fluffy Bluff Galaxy. So,
Come see me next time to be on delivery.
before we return to Hightail Falls Galaxy to pick up the main power star, we are going to head back to World 1, and also grab these star bits along the way. And we'll use the brand new Grand World Map to do it, so we're going to head back over here, zoom into World 1. And this was technically the slow way to do it, because if we had just gone back through the portal, we would have been closer to Fluffy Bluff Galaxy, but at least this allowed me to get some extra star bits along the way. Anyway, so, there's another power star waiting for us in Fluffy Bluff Galaxy. Let's go tackle the Chimp Stomp Challenge. Welcome to the galaxy. Okay, so before I move anywhere, I'm gonna get some things out of the way, because the second I move, the Chimp's gonna catch on to my presence and start explaining things. So the goal here is to defeat a lot of enemies and collect a lot of coins to rack up a lot of points. And there's a couple key factors to doing so. You want to go for chain stomps, by which I mean stomping multiple enemies in a row. You want to get the life mushroom hidden behind the tree, and the coins hidden over to my right-hand side. Those are some of the key tips to this, and then I'll go into more specifics once we talk to the Chimp.
Say, hey, I'm the greatest game player in the galaxy. They call me the Chimp. Nice mustache. I've got the high score of 10,000 in this game here. Pretty simple, just stomp the enemies, then grab coins. If you can match or top my score, I'll give you a power star. And some respect. Maybe. So, you game or what?
Yes, I am.
You're going for 10,000 points. Good luck. You're gonna need it, pal.
Okay, so before anything else, you want to long jump your way over here towards this tree, and then climb your way up to the top of the tree, hop into this coin, and you'll get 1,000 points by default, and also the series of points you get for collecting all the coins. Then you want to immediately long jump your way back up onto the platform, and start stomping enemies. Like I said, you want to go for chain stomps, so we're going to try to stomp one enemy, then that was not part of the plan. I wanted to go for a chain stomp, that was not how I was supposed to go. So basically, chain stomp to stomp on 1, stomp on 2, stomp on 3, stomp on maybe 4. Yep, there's 4, and then there's 5, 6, 7 in a row. So we had an increased amount of points because we were able to stomp on multiple in a row. And look at that, because of the life mushroom, the coin, and the chain stomp, we have already collected over 50% of the points that we need. I was trying to go for a chain stomp there, but it didn't work out all that well. No matter, because we still have plenty of points. I think we'll be fine. We're keeping pretty good pace so far. We want to try to get these 2 Goombas in 1 chain stomp, which I failed to do miserably, but that's fine. No worries whatsoever. We'll go for these Octoombas in a chain stomp, and maybe even that Goomba. Nope, the Goomba was too far away. Alright, so we already have over 7,000, and we have a little less than a minute to go. Also, you can pick up star bits for an extra 10 points, but because they do so little, it's not worth it. But what is worth it is heading over here to this tree, and climbing up to the top to get this 1-up. Not because you need the 1-up, because collecting the 1-up will give you an extra 1,000 points. So now we're going to go for chain stomps on the remaining enemies over here. So, like this, and assuming you manage to chain stomp enough of them successfully, you will have reached 10,000 points in no time. We're almost there, actually, just a little bit further to go. And we've already hit 10,000 points with a little less than half a minute to go. So now we can just focus on getting as high of a score as we want to. Or if you don't care about getting a high score, then you can just kind of sit here and chill for a little bit. Until the time runs out. Totally up to you, but if you follow this strategy, then you will be able to easily conquer the Chimps challenge. Now, they won't all be this easy. There will be a couple, because I guess I should have mentioned, the Chimp will be making a return. This isn't going to be his only challenge throughout the course of the game, and this is probably the easiest of his challenges, but even still, don't worry, I'll be providing plenty of guides for all his challenges in the future. Fantastic, that's 13,520 points. You might be an amazing rival to my own skill. Here's your power star. Alright, that's your first chimp challenge completed. You got a star, the Chimp Stomp Challenge, Fluffy Bluff Galaxy, 16 power stars. Galaxy complete. You got some star bits, a total of 1,013. You got some coins, a total of 306. Well now, you found quite a few of those power stars, huh? We'll keep track of how many you got. That's it, the sign next to the helm right there. It'll also show you the whereabouts of some other power stars, if you're interested. The game has been saved. Yeah, so if you want to at any given time, you can check the star list right here, and it'll show you all the power stars we've collected up until this point. Now then, let's once again return to World 2, because we have a couple more power stars to collect over there before the episode ends. We have one more in Hightail Falls, and then we gotta go to Boulder Bowl Galaxy. Alright, let's finish up our adventures in Hightail Falls. And this time we'll actually complete Hot Stepping Dash Pepper. Welcome to the Galaxy. Okay, so there isn't really much else that I can say here. I've played through the entirety of this first part of the mission already, so we're just going to try to speed through this as quickly as we possibly can, which is going to be easy thanks to the Dash Pepper. And I guess I'll just take this time to say, I love Hightail Falls Galaxy. It's a very, very visually stunning galaxy to be in, and then of course is the introduction to the Dash Pepper, so that's always nice. And as I mentioned earlier, there will be plenty more power-ups for us to experiment with when it comes to using Yoshi. I guess I should say here, if you don't need to worry about the coins, you can just go straight up the right-hand side and make a beeline directly for the launch star. So you don't need to worry about the coins at all if you're not going for the secret star. But I would start picking up as many star bits as you possibly can, because star bits are always a good thing to have. And don't worry, I will be showing off what you can use coins for back on Starship Mario eventually. The thing you can use coins for hasn't quite been unlocked yet, so we still have a little bit further to go before I can do that. And I almost made it to the end before the Dash Pepper ran out. And do I want to go to the teleporter again? We may as well. Should be some easy 1-ups. Not that we need the 1-ups, but we can at least get some extra star bits. Assuming I can actually manage to aim at the Goombas properly, which I could be having a little bit of difficulty doing. Okay. Well, oh dear, that was not part of the plan. Well, I guess... No, Yoshi, no! Ooh, we might fail this. We don't have Yoshi, so we might actually fail this. This is going to be very, very close. Okay. Oh, wait, Yoshi spawns on the platform? What? Oh, wow, that's annoying. Okay, they spawned in, like, as I was about to leave the platform. The game's... they didn't even spawn it right away, too. The game's like, oh, you wanted to grab the 1-up mushrooms? Oh, that's kind of cute. Well, we'll wait until you're about to leave the planet to spawn them in. Because, like you saw, we had defeated all the enemies. It's just that the 1-ups didn't spawn in. Ah, well. Anyway, now we're back at the point that we were at previously before we went off to the secret star. So now we're going to grab the Dash Pepper again, make a beeline straight up because the comet medal is going to be right here. So we're going to grab the comet medal. And if you can try to turn to the left immediately. to continue on with the rest of the level, or if you aren't skilled enough to make that turn, then you can always just fall back down and then try again. Either way, we're gonna flick our way up here, like so. And you can take a little bit of a shortcut here if you just side somersault and then flutter jump your way up here, but we'll do this a legit way. We'll grab the dash pepper, go all the way around. There's one up here if you want it, and I'll try to grab it. I got it, but we ended up falling down, unfortunately. Okay, so if you want to, you can just infinitely flutter jump your way up here to grab the power star. But like I said, we're going to try to do this a legitimate way by just going around. We're going to ignore the one up this time since we already got it. Just take this path like so, take a hard right around this corner, and the power star. Oh dear, okay, well, let's try this again. Yeah, it's definitely much easier to use the infinite flutter jump glitch to do it, but if you don't want to do that glitch, I totally understand. I will be showing off how to do this legitimate way. It's all about nailing this corner here. If you nail this corner, then you can make a beeline straight into the power star. You got a star, Hot Stubbing Dash Pepper, Hightail Falls Galaxy, 17 power stars. You got a common medal for a new total of 9. You got some star bits for a new total of 1,087. And you got some coins for a new total of 329. The game has been saved, so now let's return into World 2, or the world map, I should say, and we will venture off to a brand new galaxy, Boulder Bowl Galaxy. Let's tackle Rock and Rolladillo. Okay, so this time there's only going to be one power star in this galaxy. No secret stars this time, so we only have one thing to take care of. First things first, we're going to want to stomp on all 3 of these Octoombas right here, or if you don't want to stomp on them, you can always spin into them to get some extra star bits. Totally up to you one way or the other, but either way, when you take out all 3 Octoombas, you will have access to a brand new power-up. What is this, you may ask? It is a rock mushroom, and you transform into Rock Mario. Shake the Wii remote to roll over your enemies. So this is a fun one. Basically, if you just shake the remote, you'll turn into a giant boulder, and you can crush everything in your path. But so you can crush enemies without losing your momentum, but if you run into a bigger obstacle, such as this rock right here, then you will actually, you'll stop dead in your tracks. And if you try to run into the side right here, you will break the fence, but you won't go off the edge. But if I were to roll off the edge, if I were to roll again, then I would definitely go off the edge, so you don't want to do that. But before we leave this planet, we're going to roll into this giant crystal right here, because what's going to be waiting for us after we roll into it twice, it's going to be our common medal, so we're going to grab that real quick. Now we're going to need to roll into this bridge in order to knock it down, but to do that we need to jump so we want to jump after we initiate our rolling sequence so that we can actually make it up this ledge. Now you can go for a strike here, you don't need to hit a strike, but I like to try to do it, so we're going to try to line this up with the coins in the middle, shake the remote, and then just let Mario do the rest for you. We did not get a strike, which is saddening. Are they all going to respawn? Nope, just this one. Alright, well then in that case, let's go take out just this one bowling pin that we missed. Alright, let's try to get this one, and then we'll jump at the very... Okay, I missed. Let's try this again. Okay, can we please not go off the left? That'd be great. Try to hit this one, and then jump up, and then take the ramp over to this other side. Jump when you land... Well, that happened. That happened. Alright, this time you're all going down, bowling pins. I missed one again. Don't worry, we're not going to waste the time trying to fix it. But we are going to jump when we land, like so that we can hit the checkpoint flag and then break into this next section. Now, you can actually destroy these other balls while you're Rock Mario. So I recommend doing that, if only because, for one, you'll get extra star bits, but also because you won't have to deal with the boulders as obstacles. Just be careful, because rolling into the balls won't stop your momentum, so... You want to be careful about that, so if there's any risk of you going off the edge, you want to try to redirect yourself into one of the barriers on the side so that you don't go off the edge. And then from there, you can just roll into all the other Octoombas, like so. And if you lose your Rock Mushroom at any point, then there's going to be another one over here waiting for you to pick up. Now, one last little trick I can show off about the Rock Mario is that you can jump with it, like I showed off. But another thing is that if you press A and then Z, you will break out of your boulder form. So if you're about to go off the edge, you can do a panic jump and then press the Z button to get yourself back on a solid ground. Anyway, let's just break through these last couple Octoombas, and then the launch star off this planet will be revealed. And by the way, you don't have to do this with the Rock Mushroom. It's just kind of fun to roll around and do it. Well, we're not going back for another Rock Mushroom now, because we we don't need it for the time being. We're just gonna take our time to stomp on you. I will grab the rock mushroom before we take off to the next planet, though. Go ahead and grab the rock mushroom over here. Let's actually roll into the launch star. There we go. Roll into the launch star. There we go. Okay. Now, gonna be some extra star bits here that we can pick up, and this is the penultimate planet. So there's gonna be a rock mushroom here as soon as we land that we can pick up. And what we want to do is we want to completely bypass all the chain chomps here. Just make a beeline straight for the crystal at the top of the planet. And then we are going to shatter it with the Boulder Bowl just like this. Pour yourself into this crystal, then do it once again. And now we can hop on the Sling Star to take ourselves up to the Toad Shroom right here. And while I would always recommend buying a life mushroom if you have the star bits to do so, it's not required, it's just here if you want it. The next boss can be kind of tough, but still nothing too bad. Anyway, whether you get the life mushroom or not, when you are ready to proceed, you can hit the checkpoint flag, hop into the launch star, and go face off against Rolladillo. Alright, so now we're going to quickly, as soon as you land, long jump over to this rock mushroom right over here, then roll around into the Rockadillo's behind like so. Then immediately spin into the rock mushroom form because he's going to turn into a ball again because he's not going to make it that easy for you to get a hit on him again. But as soon as he comes out of ball form, you want to immediately roll into his behind once again. Then he's going to get a little bit pissed off, so we're going to once again go into ball mode to roll ahead because it's going to be very hard to stay away from him if we aren't in ball mode because he moves very, very fast. But you do want to try to stay a little bit behind him so that when he comes out of ball mode, you can immediately turn around and then hit him from behind. Until he gets disoriented, there's nothing that you can do to stop him, and that is why you try to stay behind him so that he can't catch you off guard like he just caught me off guard. Oh dear God, move! Okay, that was close. Again, just play the waiting game, rolling around until he eventually decides, until he gets winded, and then you can hit him from behind. Like, well, that was me being slow. Okay, that would have been my chance to hit him, but I failed to do so miserably. Alright, let's try this again. Once again, just keep waiting for him to get winded so that you are ready to attack him when he does, and that's the boss fight over. Now we just need one more hit for the boss fight to end, and then we will be done right over here. Again, you want to avoid all of his Boulder Bowl dodges, and then he will eventually get winded, which I think one more, and he'll probably, I don't know why I tried to roll away there. I knew I didn't have enough time to do it. I don't know why in the world I would have ever tried to do that, but I did. Okay, let's try this again. Wait for him to get winded, and then you will be able to attack him from behind as per the usual. Just one more, and you should get winded. Come on, there we go. We're waiting, and there we go. Boss fight over. Alright, there's our Power Star. You got a star, Rockin' Rolladillo, Boulder Bowl Galaxy, 18 Power Stars. You got a common medal, and our new total is 10. You got some star bits, and our new total is 1,167. You got some coins, and our new total is 343.
You seem to have brought back what's that, a rock? Yeah. Good work there, pal. I guess. Well, looks like we got the room for it, so I don't mind having it around. Game's been saved. Okay, and that will be all for this episode. We have explored 2 brand new galaxies, and we completed the Chimp Stomp Challenge back in Fluffy Bluff Galaxy. So that'll be it for now. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Super Mario Galaxy 2. Goodbye.